Today, in our session, we will be picking information or we'll be using the homing pigeon as an animal that has certain strengths which we can bring to bear as far as our business teachings are concerned. If you know what a pigeon is as an animal, most people call it a homing pigeon in the sense that you could take the pigeon to a very high and far place and leave it there. It will trace its route back to where you pick it from. They have what we call the homing strength or the homing ability. This is very important in terms of business sense, in the sense that the homing strength of the pigeon tells us that we must remain focused on our purpose and our vision. As a business, wherever that you find yourself, for which you have been taken to, you must have that homing ability as a business, so that you stay focused on your purpose for which the business was set up, and at the same time, the vision that you've created for a business. And again, you must build what we call resilience and endurance. Resilience and endurance has always been one activity or one activity that helps us to be able to deal with issues in the long term and deal with setbacks that come our way. You must build that resilience, and then you must endure the resilience in such a way that the long term challenges that may come, you are able to deal with it and deal with it decisively. And you must also learn to be adaptable. Adaptability is very important as far as the strength of a pigeon is concerned. You must adapt. You must thrive in this changing environment. Remember that we live in an environment that is quite precarious. And then because of this challenging nature of the environment we find ourselves, an individual must always work to ensure that you can adapt. And in doing that, go along with your employees. The adage that customers first has always also been disproved by many theorists by saying that you must treat your workers properly. And so once you treat workers properly, there will be that loyalty and trustworthiness. And that loyalty and trustworthiness will lead to them having a proper relationship with your customers, which is very important. Then we must have what we call community mindedness. And that is how the pigeon is. Here, they collaborate and they build good networks. Community mindedness is that you don't live in an isolation, and you must always have that ability to build networks with people, which is very important. And in doing so, we generate what we call a routine, or we do a routine and then repetition in terms of what we're going to do in business. This allows us to be able to build on the system that we have started, make some long-term maintenance on them, and then we provide a quality environment for our people. It is very important that we understand that the homing pigeon has this advantage which can be applicable to many businesses that you want to do. And so as a business person, I will urge you to look at the strength of a homing pigeon, where a pigeon could be taken to as far as a distance, yet if you leave it there, it will find its way back home. Which means that we must always have that sense of ability to be resilient, to be endurance, to be adaptable, and at the same time, we must have that level of loyalty and trustworthiness and then adaptability. And I think this will help us as far as business is concerned. Please follow me, like my videos, share my videos, join me, and let's make an impact on this world. Thank you.